Thank you very much for joining us, sir.
Thank you for having me, Sampiwa.
Tell us about the issue of high prevalence of HIV amongst the youth. You obviously work closer with young people tackling this issue. How is it?
So it's quite difficult because something like this conference is now starting to include young people. Their voices are now being heard. Previously, research and policy making would come from such institutions as the UNAIDS and the World Health Organization, and they were not African focused. They were not African youth focused, and so something like the He/AIDS Youth Conference is a platform for young people to come together from all walks of life, from diverse backgrounds, to try and understand and hear their voices in the fight against HIV and AIDS. We can't be looking at numbers, but we also need to put into context their lived experiences, their livelihoods from the townships, the rural areas, wherever, in education, at universities and high schools, and understand exactly what they go through on their daily basis that is making these numbers to always be at an uphill level. So this platform is exactly aimed at doing that, to bring together young people, listen to their voices, and bring them into the table and make them policy makers alongside experts.
All right. Mr. Ngi, just before I let you go, do you feel that government is doing enough to address this issue?
Government is doing what it should, but without the voices of young people, it will never be enough. We will never understand what young people are going through. We'll never understand what solutions that are youth-tailored are needed in order to curtail the spread of HIV and further prevent new infections that are happening every day at 2,000 per day. And so the government is doing what it should, but we need more support. We need the support of business. We need the support of civil society. Everybody, it's everybody's responsibility. I mean, young people are the future of our country and our continent. And if we're going to rely on the government alone, it will never be enough. So we need everybody to come together and trying to address this prevalence.
All right. Mr. Ndumi Songiti, thank you very much for your time. Thank you. Well, there was Ndumi Songiti. He is the a participant in this conference that is taking place today. He's from the University of KwaZulu-Natal, and his research focuses mainly on the issues of abuse against orphans in townships and in rural areas especially. It's back to you in the studio.